like Tim Doyle will elect to tag. And we go green for 20 laps of main event racing here for the IMCA stock cars. And it will be Brody Center out front, showing the way off of turn number 2. Keep an eye on, though, the 08 of DJ Workmeister and the 7M of Zach Madrid. They were the class of their heat races earlier on. Zach Madrid won by 7 seconds in his stock car heat race earlier. Just gave a little shot to the backside of Tyler Vachey, as it was Brody Center leading lap number 1 over Michael Henderson. Henderson almost made contact with Brody Center, about spun around right in front of Vachey in Madrid. Now DJ Workmeister goes the outside of Henderson. He'll take over second. Now Workmeister looking to the top spot. He's going to try to work his way down to the inside of Brody Center as they work their way down the front stretch of the turn number 1. It's Brody Center with the advantage, but here comes DJ Workmeister. He'll take the lead off of 2. DJ Workmeister takes the race lead off of turn number 2 over Brody Center as Zach Madrid in the 7M looking for his 5th main event win of the year, trying to go 5 for 5 in main event features here in the stock car class at Arizona Speedway in the 2021 season. Of course, we've had more than 5 races so far for the stock cars, but he's only been in 5 of them, counting tonight. He's won the first 4, trying to win a 5th one here tonight. Is DJ Workmeister, your 2020 track champion, trying to get back into victory lane. Those 2 drivers, they'll be scored 1-2 as Zach Madrid finally trying to will clear the 28 of Brody Center. Brody Center going to try to follow the tire tracks of some of these guys here have been fast recently at Arizona Speedway of DJ Workmeister and Zach Madrid as they work off of turn number 4. DJ has the top spot, but Zach Madrid, he is right there on his back bumper. 5 laps down, 15 to go, and Zach Madrid to the inside of DJ Workmeister. He'll try to clear him off of turn number 2. Can't quite do it. Workmeister fights back up top. But Zach Madrid just drives it in so much deeper into turn number 3. He washes up the racetrack, though. Here comes DJ Workmeister back down to his inside. Madrid will lead that lap number 6 with 14 laps to go over the 08 of DJ Workmeister. As those top 2, they've broken away from the 28 of Brody Center and the 421 of Tyler Vachey. Tyler Vachey right now trying to hold off 15 of Dennis Losing as they work off of turn number 4. Right now with about a 3-car length advantage he has over 5th place running. Dennis Losing does the 421 of Tyler Vachey as Brody Center goes around in turn number 2. Almost came down to the infield. It does come to a stop in turn number 2. Let's see if that brings out the yellow flag. Yes, it will. This here tonight, bring or not. Zach Madrid, though, trying to win tonight. 24 points behind those top 2 drivers as green flag flies. Once again, 13 laps to go. It's Zach Madrid out front over DJ Workmeister, and those 2 drivers going to try to once again pull away from the 421 of Tyler Vachey. Vachey now in that 3rd spot with Dennis Losing in 4th. Michael Henderson trying to give a charge at the number 15 machine of Losing. Couldn't do anything with him through turns 3 and 4. It's Jeff Carpenter looking sporty now. He lit the wick on his car. Got around the outside of Doyle. Him and Doyle make contact off of 4. Carpenter goes around. Carpenter goes around. Can he get it refired? Looks like he cannot. He comes to a stop in turn number 1. And that will bring out a yellow flag as he does get it refired. Workmeister and Losing are top 3 drivers as Tyler Vachey brought his car off the racetrack. So green goes back in the air with 12 laps to go. Zach Madrid, the man out front, he'll lead him off of turn number 2. Michael Harrison washed all the way up the racetrack in turn number 2. Allowed Raymond Doyle to sneak by him as Jeff Carpenter. He's coming right back down the inside, and he'll sneak past Brody Center. So Jeff Carpenter, pretty sporty little hot rod here tonight. See that car just whip out pretty wide off of turn number 4, though. Is he going to look to the outside now of Brody Center? Or he's going to follow the tire tracks of him. Actually, he's going to go around the 43C of Jeff Carpenter. So that'll be his 2nd caution, and it should end his night. See if he gets refired or not. No, he will get refired. So the cross flags will go up instead of the yellow flag. So here's Zach Madrid, who leads the field into turn number 1. He'll go down the bottom side of the racetrack through 1 and 2 as DJ Workmeister works the top side of the racetrack through 1 and 2. We're at now about a 2nd advantage does Zach Madrid have over DJ Workmeister. Both drivers using a little bit of a middle groove through 3 and 4. It's led by Zach Madrid in the 7M. 1.2 seconds the advantage that Zach has over DJ Workmeister. Workmeister looks to be cutting into that lead. He went down to the bottom side of the racetrack that time with Zach Madrid through turns 1 and 2. Dennis Lozian still in that third spot. Fourth is Raymond Doyle. Fifth is Michael Henderson. Sixth, Brody Center. Seventh, Tim Doyle. Eighth right now, last car on the racetrack is Jeff Carpenter, all the way up top of the track. Throwing a little bit of rooster tail through turns 1 and 2. Does the 43C of Jeff Carpenter. That's Tyler Vache and Anthony Strite off track here at Arizona Speedway. Their main event is done here tonight. Family night at Santan Ford Arizona Speedway. Out front, it's still Zach Madrid showing the way, but he's not quite driving away from the 08 of DJ Workmeister like he has been. Workmeister right now able to make it be a 1.3 second lead, and it's pretty much stopped right there the last handful of laps that they've been running here with Zach Madrid showing the way. That time, though, gave a little bit too much love to DJ Workmeister. Dropped a couple of tenths. It's now 1.7 as Jeff Carpenter smacked the wall at pit entrance. Something might be wrong with his car. I believe a right front flat on Jeff Carpenter's machine. Very slow down the back straightaway as Zach Madrid comes to the line with 5 laps to go for DJ Workmeister. We'll see if there's a right front flat. No, it looks like everything's up on the 43C of Carpenter, but that right front is towed out tremendously. The right front towed out on the 43C of Jeff Carpenter, but he is so far keeping it on the racetrack. Round 1 lap down is the 43C of Carpenter. As C. Henderson and Center go side by side. Those drivers battling right now for a 5th position. Oh, Brody Center trying to clear Michael Henderson. He will for the 5th spot. That 28 of Brody Center. Zach Madrid, the man out front with 3 laps to go. He has himself a hefty lead right now for DJ Workmeister, 3.2 seconds. Trying to claim his 5th main event win of the 2021 season is the 7M of Zach Madrid. Looks like he might have Tim Doyle to contend with here, as well as the 43C of Jeff Carpenter, as those two run side by side in front of him. Tim Doyle, the last car on the lead lap. Jeff Carpenter already 1 lap down. Zach Madrid doesn't know what's behind him, but he can definitely kind of stretch his legs. Doesn't have to battle these guys here with what is coming down to the white flag lap. Carpenter up ahead, got a little high on the racetrack. Almost made contact with Doyle. Zach Madrid slowed down. The white flag flies. Zach Madrid makes contact with Carpenter. DJ Workmeister in the throttle. Does he have enough to catch Zach Madrid as Carpenter goes off the racetrack? Madrid leads the field off of turn number 2. DJ able to cut it down to a 2-second advantage, but it's not going to be enough as Zach Madrid will win the main event in what was an eventful final lap for the youngster out of Phoenix, Arizona. He'll come across, though, as your main event winner here in this stock car class. Here in the 2021 season, make some noise for him. Put your hands together, Zach Madrid. 5 main event wins for Zach. Gonna try to get another checkered flag later on. Man, your dad said, well, that was Bubba right there on that last lap, man. What was going through your mind coming with those lap cars?
I was just going to follow him down the front straightaway, and they kind of stopped. I was both feet on the brake pedal, trying not to get into them, but it is what it is. You know, we're racing lap cars. You got to get through it to win, so.
Well, how about that, man? Just shows how fast this car is all year long. You came to a complete stop on the white flag lap and still won by almost 2 seconds.
Yeah, this thing is a rocket for sure. I think Jay, Rip, Katie, Trevor, David, they all work on this thing all week. Mike for letting me drive it. My mom, my dad, Ricky McGuire's always helping us. My girlfriend, she puts up with all of it. Just DRD Graphics, IROC Southwest, Rip's Performance. I don't know. That was fun.
Hey, you got a modified race left here tonight. You won both heat races earlier on. What you got for the main event later on here in the modifieds?
Well, hopefully we'll see you up here again.
All right. Zach Madrid looking to talk to me again here tonight. He's your main event winner in the stock car class. 5 stock car main event wins here in 2021 for Zach Madrid.